Welcome back, travelers. Recently came out the second half of version 5.4. Where can we get ourselves the characters Furina and Rhythlessly? This means that we most likely do not have to wait so long for the release of the next region, and so far it is not entirely clear what exactly will come out there, since the developers on one of the broadcasts officially announced to us, not Edge, but whether it is exactly snowy is still not exactly clear. But still at the moment, everyone is very interested in the next CRYO ARCHON Queen, about which in fact there is a lot of interesting information in the game. So sit down comfortably, I suggest now, to reason with you and try to figure out and find out when the Queen has a chance in theory to come out and what skills she will have. Let's start our today's video. At the moment, we have already released 6 Archons out of 7 that appeared in order in the updates of their regions. And now we only have to wait for one of the most anticipated and popular CRYO Archons, the Queen, about whom we learned from the very beginning of the game. Top up crystals from lootbar.gg. It's 100% safe and secure top-up platform for games like Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact. Dakuja and Tevyat times are using for crystals. Save up to 23% of actual in-game price and get 8% discount coupon. Go to Lootbar, then Genshin Impact. Choose a pack, put UID and select region, then pay, got crystals. Get double the currency for first time in-game top-up. Link description and pin comment. But although we have known about her for quite a long time, information about her we have, well, with, let's say, so not enough. Although, however, as well as about the snowiest as we know earlier, each Archon always came out in the updates of his region, and it turns out that the Queen most likely will not be an exception. So here, according to the logic of things, Snowy should be released in the 6th versions. But on recent streams, the developers made a not entirely clear announcement in which they hinted that at first there would not be Snowy at all, but only some kind of autonomous part of it called Node Edge. And it seems that the regions are connected, and they're Snowy. But at the moment the developers themselves clearly say that there are differences and quite serious. And according to this logic, it turns out that either in the 6th versions as a whole, or only at the beginning of the region, we most likely will not have the release of a new Archon and Queen. We will most likely see a little later, and therefore now it is not exactly clear when to expect its release. We can only assume that these will be some late versions of the 6th updates or even the 7th. That is, this is somewhere in about 1 or even 2 years. It is not for nothing that Mavuika was released a little later than other Archons. Maybe it was some kind of preparation. And now for the interesting things about the skills of the Queen. We can rely on my old theory about the connection between slimes and Archons, which by the way is used by many players, but still works stably. For example, Anemo and Geoslime use elemental skills like Zhongli and Venti. Anemo Slime creates a wind flow and Geoslime uses shields. Hydro Slime creates the same bubbles as Furina, and the Electro Slime has 2 colors that send to the Makoto, and even Pyro Slime lights up just like Mavuika. By the same logic, we can also watch the Cryo Slime. It can create cryo shields, impose eternal cryo status, and walk on water. So maybe the Queen will have about the same skills, which sounds really interesting and powerful. So that's how things are. And what do you think about the release of the Archon's crew? And are you waiting for it? Be sure to write about it in the comments in this video. That's for me. Subscribe to the channel and bye everyone.